People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, you've all noticed that this dancehall dunce culture, it is taking over Jamaica. It is infiltrating, it is infesting the youths, and it is promoting a bag of FUCKRY in the form of music. People are saying it loud, they are saying it proud. Yes, I am dunce, and so what? Now there was a launch for Sting. We know that Sting is going to be happening in a St. Anne. And people, most of these fully dunce artists, they are going to be there on display for the whole world to see. However, people, like the saying goes, you cannot argue with success. So therefore, if these youths feel as if they are having a level of success, them can pay them bill, them can support them family, and this is what they have to do. However, people, at the end of the day, there's a thing that is called the big fish in a little pond syndrome. So I say this to say that, are these artists missing the bigger picture? Are they suffering from this big fish in a small pond syndrome? They are not looking at the world. They are looking through goggles. Pretty much they are blindfolded as to what is going on in the world. So people, I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to a video, and this explains everything. How the people them pray, how them meds.
Same dunce, you know?
Fully.
No little brightness?
No brightness, Carl.
Spell dunce?
No, can't spell no dunce. Can't spell nothing. Fully dunce. See if that's for your next interview. Because that is a test you just give me. So call it, say give me an assignment, though. Dunce.
Spell bright?
Can't spell nothing.
I'm a believe you.
Fully dunce, because I'm not bright. No, Joe.
You,
Big up Sunfest every time. Big up yourself, Pelpa TV.
Right,
that is it. Holy Palavars.
Now, people, what you just saw is what we call the dancehall valedictorian. That means that the brightest youth in a dancehall. He is promoting what we call chop music. Chop music is pretty much FUCKRY. However, people are eat food, so them are going to say, loud the youth, them make them eat a food. What I've realized why this music is on the forefront, it is because most of these persons that claim to be dancehall artists were once choppers or scammer that is trying to transition from bad, putting that bad chop money into something good. And people, I have to give credit where credit is due. At least they are trying to go from negative to positive. However, they are still dibbling and dabbling. They are doing both. They did not leave from good or bad to good. They are doing bad and good at the same time. And they are promoting what they are doing. And the other youths that are out there and see that this is now my role model. He is making money. He might drive big car. Him live uptown. Him a get all the girl them for SUCK, him HOOD. So therefore, at that I want one of it. It is easy to promote in Jamaica because persons are so licky. Meaning, the selector, the DJ, them on the radio, they are getting paid. And whenever them are get paid for this payola, they are going to do anything. So therefore, they push this type of music in at the forefront, and people think say yes, them are the hot thing. However, people, it is only in a Jamaica and places like where a whole bunch of Jamaicans are that this type of music is very popular. Now, I am not speaking about the way that they act and how they conduct themselves in interview. I am going to show you exactly why they are fully dunce. Now, people, I want you to follow me. All of the renowned producers in a dancehall that have success, they use the 90s dancehall formula. That is what the whole world likes. That is what they love. You see that reggaeton, them use the same thing, fly past dancehall. We see that Afrobeat is doing the same thing. I've even seen in an interview that was done by one of the persons that run YouTube, they said that Afrobeat is one of the biggest growing or the fastest growing genres of music right now. What is Afrobeat? Afrobeat is pretty much dancehall, 90s dancehall with the African language, using the same dancehall slangs, putting 20 or 30 of those slangs together, sounding like Jamaican, slowing it down with that 90s rhythm. People like it. People are catching on to it. The new chopper them in a Jamaica, them now do that. What are the new chopper doing in Jamaica? What type of music are they doing? Pretty much chop music is the bootleg, the duplicate of trap music. These people in a hip-hop being the biggest genre of music, the people done already sign and seal, co-sign their music. It is not going anywhere. Instead of being devalued, instead of being regulated to nothing like dancehall is right now. So why would somebody that have trap music, hip-hop music, want the bootleg formula, the duplicate formula, the NCE's formula, which is exactly what these new wave dancehall artists are now? So people like me say, the big fish in a small pond syndrome. They are not looking globally. Look at an artist that is even coming to Jamaica performing in the National Stadium today. May I talk about Burna Boy? He is performing in our National Stadium. How many dancehall artists, other than Buju Banton, other than top artists, could fill our National Stadium? This man in a genre of music that is less than 5 years old. People, I just say, watch the logics. This music in a 5 years, one artist, which is probably the biggest artist in the genre of Afrobeat, him a full the stadium. However, if you pack and put all of these top artists together, they could not fill the National Stadium with all of them fan base, because first thing, them fan base don't really support. They just support F-U-C-K-R-Y. They like violence. They like the crab in a barrel mentality, which is what this music pretty much preaches. However, people like me say, who have sense, make them move accordingly. Who don't have any sorts of sense, make them go on fully dunce. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news. If the government of Jamaica and the persons who manage the affairs of Jamaica were parents, we all would be in a child protection agency. When the poor them come for we and them ask we, which part your mama and papa there? We would say, my mother and my father, they upstairs are smoke C-R-A-C-K. Because people, this is how the management and the government of Jamaica acts, whether it is PNP or JLP. They are very irresponsible. They are very negligent with a whole bunch of simple stuff. Now, you and I know if you drive on the road in a Jamaica, it is like the crater on the moon. These potholes, if you fall in a them pothole, more than likely your two wheel or the four wheel them are going to pop off. You might even lose your life. With all of these crazy, mad but out of hell drivers on the road, we can understand why so many persons are losing their life. Some just say, with these bad road condition because of negligence and the mindset of the people. However, people, I am going to show you a pothole in a RVTHL3 close to the clock near Pavilion Mall, where a Prado, fall in a pothole, and people, it is as if him fall in a the gully. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Yo, this is crazy. Road broke with one in the air.
This is Roadstar Youth reporting to you live from Dermo Road, RVTHL3, right beside Pavilion. Right, from the other day we're having some bad conditions in RVTHL3. Look at this now, right now. Look at this. This is a landslide, not in the country, but in RVTHL3. We're landslide doing RVTHL3. Look for the man, good van. Eh? Who are going to respond to this right now? You say for America, you can sue the government. Who are going to respond to the man van right now? Then, this not supposed to happen. Who responds to this right now? That more I know. Who responds to the man van right now? Then, somebody could all get hurt.
Now, people, first thing first, thanks for the person who have this video. It's a blast. He's putting in some work. Give credit where credit is due. Now, people, when we look at an incident like this is a hole that has been there for a while. It is not as if it's a sinkhole that just all of a sudden just drop out and the truck drop out with it or the vehicle drop out with it. This has been there. It start bad. It start get worse. What is even worse is that we did not see any sorts of sign for say be very careful. They, meaning whoever is a relevant authority for fixing the road in Jamaica, did not block it off. So therefore, little picnic come from school and play, couldn't run and drop, broke them foot, broke them neck. Big old van like this. Suppose this was in the night, if this can happen in the day. When people are drive and assume, say, all right, we have some little pothole, but they did not know that a gully was in the middle of the road. A crater, like where they on the moon, was in the middle of the road. And people, this is RVTHL3, a stone's throw from the clock, our busiest place in Jamaica. So yeah, tell me, say, the relevant authority have not seen this. However, why they can do this is that if you drive and you're dropping there and you broke up or you lose your life, you not get no sorts of money. If and when you eventually get paid after them drag it out, more than likely you are going to be an old person. So therefore, because they are not held accountable, because they are negligent and irresponsible, this is allowed to go on. And people, this is not an isolated incident. This happens if you drive through RVTHL3, you are going to see many holes like this. However, they've been there for months. What is going on? All of the construction, all of the roadwork truck them tied up. They're somewhere else. Where are they? Wouldn't this be some sort of emergency? Wouldn't this be some sort of priority? Because people, how much bigger can a pothole get? This is the worstest of them all. Well, I'm not going to say the worst because I have seen worse, unfortunately. So people, it is obvious. If I'm a gunman, if I'm a robber, I go take we out. If I'm a taxi man, if I'm a minibus man, it is going to be the road. All of us in Jamaica, we are in imminent danger. And some of the stuff can be easily avoided. However, people, like them say, he who fails to prepare or do them job prepares to fail. And Jamaica on a whole, it is an epic failure. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos straight to the point, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, Whenever you are rising in life, there's always going to be a set of vipers. They see your potential. They realize that your ceiling is in the stratosphere. When they look at themselves because of their insecurity, because of their hate, because they realize that persons appreciate them or like them for who they pretend to be, which is actually who they are not. For them to feel as if they are up, they are going to do everything within their means to bring you down, point blank and period.